India's communists are caught in a conflict. The Prakash Karat Kerala faction is keen to revert to hard anti-Congressism, while the Sitaram Yechuri Bengal faction is pushing for an open and transparent alliance with the Congress for the 2019 polls. But I honestly can't figure out what the fuss is all about, because what in heavens can Rahul Gandhi's new Congress gain from this alliance? So here are 4 irrefutable reasons why the Congress must treat the left as a weak political adversary, which is to be subsumed, politically annihilated virtually, rather than an ally who could be resurrected. Number 1, doctrinaire communism has ceased to exist. Communism was a powerful ideology for about 8 decades of the 20th century, from the Russian Revolution to the collapse of the Berlin Wall. That leftism was hard-edged with 2 distinct doctrines. It invalidated religion and subscribed to an almost ungodly atheism, as opposed to the American right, which endorsed people's right to worship freely. And the second, communism also invalidated private property, as opposed to the American right, which was an advocate of free markets, global openness, and unbridled private ownership. But once the Soviet Union and the Berlin Wall collapsed, the dividing line between left and right got blurred. Ask yourself one simple question. Who are the torch bearers of today's communism? Xi Jinping, Vladimir Putin, right? But these gentlemen are dictatorial state capitalists who have spawned wealthy and subservient oligarchs. They are strategically indifferent towards religion. So the second reason, doctrinaire communism has now morphed into a new liberalism. Today the right stands for private property, protectionism, and creeping cultural insularity. These shades of a Trump-led America or even a Modi-led BJP, right? And left is today the new echo of liberalism, advocating free market capitalism with a human face. That's more welfare, more free trade, more fair regulations, and more open immigration. That's pretty familiar rhetoric from a Macron-led France and a Rahul-led Congress, right? So where does that leave India's doctrinaire left, which is still trapped in Leninism? Nowhere, I'm afraid. The third reason, communist votes are going, gone. Within its erstwhile bastions of West Bengal and Tripura, the left's vote share is down by an incapacitating 15 to 20 percentage points from the highs of 47% in 1989. Most of this vote will gravitate towards the BJP unless the Congress can come up with a natively modern and liberal narrative which is attractive for the fleeing left cadre. Now in Kerala, on the other hand, it would be the kiss of death for the Congress to hobnob with the left, as that would open the floodgates for the BJP, the way it happened in Tripura. As for the rest of India, the left's earlier vote share of 3.6% in 1989 across its pockets of influence in Odisha, Bihar, UP, Jharkhand, Punjab, Andhra, Tamil Nadu, that has shrunk to a fairly unbelievable 0.6% in the 2014 polls. The Congress should try to scoop up these disenchanted leaders, cadres, and voters, for example, a Jignesh Mamani or a Kanhaiya Kumar, thereby ensuring the left's complete evacuation from these shriveled up areas. Finally, the fourth reason, Congress should recall the lessons of 2009, when then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh had stood up to the left's blackmail over the Indo-US nuclear deal.
This will send a message to the world at large that India's head and heart is sound, that India is prepared to take its rightful place in the Committee of Nations.
People saw him as a champion of modernity and global aspiration. The Congress increased its 2004 mandate by 45%, crossing 200 seats in Parliament. The left crumbled to 20 seats. The Congress must now finish the unfinished task of 2009 by vanquishing and subsuming the left cadre, the left leaders within its political womb. And to all talk of a Congress left alliance, the Congress's response should be borrowed from that iconic dialogue in Gone with the Wind. Frankly, comrades, we don't give a damn.